Hey, let's kick this off with some problem solving and innovation. It's funny, I was going to start with a Nike story or CIA or something that probably people are excited to hear about, but one of my close friends that commented on this new journey I'm on, Kevin from Hawaii, reminded me of a combined innovation and whiteboard story. You probably remember the Lahaina fires. So I met Kevin at the Honor Foundation as he transitioned out of MARSOC as a Marine Raider. And his family has a helicopter business in Hawaii. They've been doing tours and air services for 30 years. So Kevin decided to go home with his family, wife, son, and endeavor in that. And in our relationship, he decided he wanted to bring me out and do some strategic planning for the business, develop the future. And so if you remember the recent, I guess it's been a little over a year now, a year and a few months, the Lahaina fires. So as I happened to fly in and land at noon in Kona that day, the fires had just happened the night before in Lahaina. So as I landed at the airport in Kona, where their helicopter business is, and at the time they had 9 airframes, I believe, 2 fixed-wing Cessnas and 7 Helos. I walked into the office, off the plane, him being a former Raider and special operations guy, he wanted to go make a difference for his community as a haole that's grown up in Hawaii. So we quickly got his organization in a room, and we got a whiteboard out. We started planning priorities, and within about 2 hours, we were the first birds into the Lahaina airport to start doing evacuations for the residents. So really that was a kind of there was a rescue element to it. There was a need to fulfill. They had a certain expertise and, set of equipment and skills and a will to do it. They have former military pilots within their ranks. So everybody had a contribution to bring to the whiteboard as we kind of rapidly planned how do we execute this most effectively. I think we ended up sending 4 or 5 birds over there. And we pretty much ran people in and out of there with various aircraft until sundown, which we weren't authorized at the time to do any kind of exfils after sundown, more or less. But really that was a great example of adapting to, I'd gone over there for a 2-week trip to talk business and talk about a lot of other things, and really hitting the ground running. He and I quickly just sat with the team. I got integrated into the organization immediately. There was risks to evaluate, both professionally. It wasn't their job. They were basically serving a need for the community. And in the disaster element, where there aren't a lot of defined parameters, because, natural disasters bring their own kinds of things to solve for that people don't plan ahead for necessarily. So it really became a boots on the ground, rapid fire, what's best for the organization, but how do we make a difference for the people in need right now? And so, innovation was involved, whiteboarding was involved, it was collaborative, it's just a great example of problem solving that's unexpected and is going to make a huge difference in someone's life immediately, and it in the long run and the short run, it served the organization. It served the teams within the organization to bring them together. It brought the organization closer to the community. I'm over my 4 minutes, but anyway, thanks, Kevin. Vertical Works, appreciate you, brother. And take a look at their company. And I'm looking forward to the next video. Let's see how this one's received. And all right, thank you.